Yo guys, what is going on? I am back today. Oh, some more Manaphy trip hunting. Yippee! My camera's not having a good day today. This is the best I could do, man. This really was the best I could do. It's not looking spectacular, I'm aware. But it is what it is. Wouldn't it be funny if we got a shiny there now with this horrible camera angle? I'm using my sister's phone holder. It's garbage. It's a really bad phone holder, but it's about all I have. I do hope I can somehow fix this for the goodbye shiny hunting. I should be able to. I think, hopefully. Also, today, I did not have to reset up the saves. Really cool. I don't know why, it just fixed itself. Maybe it did have something to do with backup saves, I really don't know. But it's working today, so we'll take it. I will also be live, like, every day for quite a bit. Doing things and that. I still am gonna be very busy with school. I have not yet started working on editing the Pokemon Go Fest video yet. Hello there, Tiger Craw. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I will probably try and edit the entire Pokemon Go Fest video today. Although it's a lot, and I really don't know if I can do it all in one day. But I'll try. Yeah. And then tomorrow I'll start working on school again. Supposedly, in about a week and a half on Monday, I should be close to being done with school this year. I mean, I still got a couple of bits and pieces here and there. That is probably also when I'll be opening the Minecraft server. Yo, thank you for the sub, Tiger Crow. I appreciate it. I don't know, I'm very busy with school, dude. The last 2 days, I've been working on it so much. 3 days even. It's, I don't know. Again, I'm almost done, hopefully. So, let's hope I can actually finish school and then, I don't know, get a job. Start working. But today we shiny hunt Manaphy. Oh yeah, also new Pokemon Champions regulation has started. I am running a Megastaraptor team because it is freaking broken. Like, damn. Crazy. Megastaraptor is very strong. I don't know. I've lost a couple of battles already. I once lost a game against the Hard Trick Room team because I don't really have a counter for that. Now I do. And I don't know. I lost another game, but that was just a skill issue. I have a counter for Hard Trick Room now, and that is Impersonating Trick Room. That's a funny thing. But dude, Contrary Staraptor should not have been allowed, I don't think. Doesn't Malamar also have Contrary? How many other Megas have Contrary? I don't know. I've also seen people skill swap Contrary onto Goldengo, who got his Make It Rain nerfed to become -2. But now with this, with the skill swap, it's +2 for every Make It Rain. Like, that's disgusting. God damn. Can this ad shut up? No, Bob. The ads will be adding. You know, Bob, if you subscribe, I'm pretty sure you don't have ads anymore. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing? What is the reflection you're seeing here? It's like blue. Could that be my wall? It's probably my wall. That because I can't get bulk up. Oof. Yeah, that's annoying. How many moves does Machamp even have? Surely bulk up isn't most of those. I don't remember, bro. I've been using the same team for like years now because, well, I haven't really played much since 2018. I clicked yes on one of them. God damn it. He has learned rolling kick 3 times now. Oof. That is unfunny. But what you gonna do about it? Now he has work up. Well, you do need bulk up. But I mean, again, that's for endgame stuff. Like, I don't know how close to endgame you are. I'm pretty sure you're pretty close. Like, at some point, you basically beat the game and all you can do is just try and shiny onto all shinies. I need like 10 more shinies in quest. What is endgame? I don't know, like after the final level, when it's just dex and shiny dex completion, I'd say that's endgame, personally. But I mean, if you start setting up before then, that's not a terrible idea, right? Get a good Machamp and Starmie before then. I mean, once you do beat the final level, you can start getting Mewtwo's for to replace Machamp. Why can't I get those frickin' birds? I don't know, Bob. Although surely your team should be strong enough to climb higher in happenstance, right? I feel like you should be able to like go to like higher levels. You're like level 100s. I'm pretty sure you have some good stones. Like, it's 80. I don't know what the numbers mean, Bob. I'm gonna be so honest, I really don't. I've not worried about numbers in that game in almost a decade. Okay, that's a little exaggerated, but like in a while. Oh no, the game released in 2019. Yeah, I remember. Because I went to Rome with school that year and I had to have my mom do my dailies. Yeah, I remember that. No way. Yes way. That was in October 2019. I don't know when the game came out. Hello there, Bill. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Dutch test today. Yippee! You're good? Nice. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. Oh, goodbye. Get banned. Elbozo. Oh, another one. Goddamn. What did he say? I don't even know. He probably posted a link. Or said cheap viewers at something, I don't know. It's just a bolt. It's just a bolt. And I'm just aboard. Ha 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 ha. You're so funny. Yeah, right. Oh, very good at spelling, Bill. Something like that. There is a phrase specifically that is just banned in my chat. Like if you say it, you just get Nah, I guess the message gets removed and you get a warning. You don't even get banned for it, but... There's a specific phrase that bots really like to send in the past. I don't think they really do that exact message anymore, but... I'm using a keyboard and there is no autocorrect. So you just suck at typing. Understandable. Imagine depending on autocorrect, I know, right? Like, on phone I understand it, but on PC, no. Also, it was said in a joke way. I know. I know. Boop, 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 boop. Bum, 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 bum. Manaphy hatched from the egg. Hooray. We're gonna see that a couple more thousand times, probably. I would imagine. Sure, Bob. Uh-huh. That's how that works. So happy that it's only one more step in Snow Point, because that stupid youngster keeps standing in my way if I want to do 2 steps. Do you like putting liquids in your mouth? Water specifically? Sure. But it's a very cryptic message, Bob. Oh. Was not expecting that one. What? Wow. Which one didn't go down? This one. I don't know what else stuff I want to do this summer yet. I want to do a lot of shiny hunting. I want to open a Minecraft community server. I kind of want to get Bonanza this summer to play. Yeah. I want to do movie night watch-alongs for the Pokemon movies at some point. Tomorrow, English presentation and German test. Damn, crazy. But I mean, German is probably just a reading test, right? I would imagine. I remember for us, basically all languages were always reading tests in the test week. Nope, it's not. Oh. What kind of test do you have for German then? Like French, I know that narrows it down, because we also always had reading tests for French in test weeks. Translate stuff. Vocabularies or texts? Like words or like full stories? There's quite a difference. Vocabulary. Oh, let's just learn a list of 100 words and be able to replicate it on the test. That should not be that hard, I feel like. Also, you need to know all verb rules. Verb rules in German are not that hard. Noun rules, however... Oh, I'ma die. Isn't verb rules for German almost the exact same as Dutch? Also the noun ones? Okay, so just grammar in general. Yeah, good luck with that. Die der die Dame. I don't know, bro. I don't know, the rose. It's God. Die der Dame die. Das? Nah, I really don't know. I have no memory of it. It's been so long. D Dare Dame D is the female row, right? That is correct. It's the only one I remember, I guess. I don't know why. Bob probably doesn't even know it. Man, how would I know? Because you have a test about it tomorrow, Smarty McSmartpants. Bruv. I'll study later. Yeah, but haven't you already been studying this for like the past months? Heck, the past year? Isn't this like one of the first things you learn at German? I remember once we had a listening test for German that I just completely copied of the person sitting next to me. I really just wasn't feeling it that day. Man, we didn't have German for 4 months straight. How? How did you not get a replacement? Or was that just a part of the schedule? What? Teacher dipped or something? But then you should get a replacement? What kind of goofy ass school you got? And I feel like especially in something like German, it should not be too hard to find a teacher. We had one for the previous 3 weeks. Ah. No, that makes sense. School just lazy, I guess. Very interesting. One of those, I was sick. Bruh. Are you already guaranteed to go to the next year, Bob? Or not yet? This will depend on the final test week. I do not know. How do you not know that? As a student, that's like one of the first things you do when a test week starts. Do I need to put in effort? Every single final test week of the year, I calculated whether I needed to do anything. And every single final test week, I could have just not showed up and gone to the next year. Okay, not showing up would have maybe not made me go to the next, but I could have literally showed up, written down my name, and left. Every time. Final test count for 60%? Why do you do anything the rest of the year then, if it's all the final tests? Jesus Christ. What a horrible system is that? We had our final tests count like any other test in the year. Like it probably should be. What? Yeah, that's how it goes everywhere in the Netherlands. Now that is unfair. How is that unfair? That is the most fair you can make it. Why would the final test count more than other tests? That just doesn't make sense. I've never had to try hard in a test week because I was already on to the next year. I mean, I was a nerd. Annex Netherlands and give them a perfect school system. What do you, your perfect school system doesn't sound so perfect now, does it? What the heck? Like, our finals in the final year of school count for 50%. Not even 60%. 60% is absurd. That means you can just literally not do anything and only work in the final week of school and still go to the next year. That just sounds terrible. There are definitely no protests going on because of the education. Fair. Every time I hear how education works in other countries, I'm like, I'm so happy I grew up in the Netherlands. Education here is like, well, it's not perfect. Far from it, but it's better than I've ever heard from any other country. Like, down. Don't look up the and. Okay. I suppose I won't. Hello there, Yash. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Very interesting, Bob. I don't really know what that means. How much do finals count in Belgium, Bob? How much do they count? Do you have finals in Belgium? Surely you do, right? And surely they don't count more than 50%, you'd think. I don't know. You really don't know anything about how school works, do you, Bob? It's very impressive. How you know so little about your own education system. Should I? Yeah, probably. Nothing, just got Shiny Trico recently. Nice. Which game? Nice, nice. I go do the things I'm supposed to and dip. Yeah, and eventually you're supposed to do your finals, for which grades probably start counting years before. So it would probably be helpful to know when your grades start counting towards your final grades. Stuff like that, I don't know. Pokemon Violet DLC, alright, okay. Well, let's be honest, that is the easiest way to get Shiny Trico. Actually, they are in Legends EA, they're probably even easier there, but it's still fair. Shiny Trico is Shiny Trico. How did I get my Shiny Trico? Masuda in Gen 7. Heck yeah. Hello there, Mr. Me. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Bro really did not realize I found the rarest sprite there is. Kinda crazy. I'm good to start a new job on Monday. Ooh, good luck. Goodest of luck. Ew, job. I mean, you should probably at least censor it when you put it in chat. That is a good valid point. I really need to set up a soundboard on my stream deck. Shiny Trico cool AF. I'm gonna be so honest, in my personal opinion, Trico and Mudkip Shinies are better, but out of all the starter trios, yeah, Gen 3 might be one of the best ones, to be fair. Probably the best one, actually. Yeah, I'd say so. All three starters are pretty cool. Which I don't think I can say for any other gen of shiny starters. Gen 1? No. I mean, Gen 1 is not better than Gen 3. Gen 1 is pretty strong, but it does have Squirtle. Charmander also is not that great. I don't want to give the nickname, shut up. New sprites out today? Oh, cool. Gen 3, the only time I got confused to pick starters. Yeah, Gen 3 definitely is the best starter trio in general, I think. It's just solid all around. What sprites are out today that missed for me? I don't know. I'm still missing a lot of sprites. I'm still missing like 4 gummies or something. You don't happen to have those, do you? Galaxy versions, ooh. And what do they do? A whole bunch of nothing, probably. What gummy you need? I'm pretty sure I need Fire, Duck, Punk, give more ammo, wow. It's been a Hex play for since last season, actually. Since this season. It's really not that bad. I'm kind of enjoying it again. I mean, I'm not playing for content, I'm just doing some challenges. And the current system, it feels like Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. You're just collecting a bunch of sprites. I don't have them once, fair. I don't know, I'll grind them out Monday. Later this season, we're also gonna get an item in the game that locates you a chest with a sprite that you don't have yet, so... There's Gummy Power Hour on Saturday there. I haven't played this season yet, so no more. No, that's completely correct, Bob. It's a little unfortunate, but those streams don't look like they're gonna be happening, at least not this season. You get to eliminate one starter trio forever. Which one will you eliminate? Gen 8. It's super easy, Gen 8. It's such a bad starter trio. The shinies are terrible. They're all single type instead of dual type. They're just so mid. Okay, well, Gen 5 is not the best starter trio ever either, I will admit, but in my opinion, Gen 8 still is worse. Also, who here in chat has played the new Champions regulation yet? Dude, Staraptor is broken. Hello? That's crazy. Bro, Staraptor next to Grimmsnarl? Just spam close combat. Scary face yourself. Parting shot yourself? Nah, it's broken. My pick, wait on second thought, mine also Gen 8, yeah. Like, I don't know, when they came out they were kind of cool, but in hindsight, Staraptor in the game, yes, and it's so broken, bro. Staraptor is so broken that you want to have a Pokemon on your team with either like Haze or the one that copies stat changes. Because if you can't deal with Staraptor, you're so cooked, bro. It is very tanky, and every time it uses close combat, it raises its defenses. And again, you can have Grimmsnarl next to it that can parting shot it. You can scary phase it. Oh, dude, it's so broken. If they have Incineroar, just throw out your Staraptor, Mega Evolve it, get intimidated, +1 attack. Like, dude. No, Staraptor is maybe a little bit too broken at the moment. They also added Light Clay Grimmsnarl. That also sounds just painful. Also, Mega Metagross is in the game, which is strong. For sure, not the strongest though. Like, if you're running 2 Megas in a team, Staraptor Metagross is really not that terrible. Staraptor for most matches in Metagross when Staraptor doesn't work. The only thing you really have to watch out with Staraptor is, first of all, you need to remember that it's a fighting type, right? So it's weak to Psychic and Fairy. And second of all, it's even weak to Flying. I didn't even think about that. Damn. Second of all, Trick Room. Trick Room is really bad into Mega Staraptor. But that's why I have a Trick Room in Prism Sinister. Ha ha ha. Weezing is not in the game yet, right? I don't think so. Honestly, Skill Swap is also, like, really not a bad one. I've seen Skill Swap Sableye. That's also really not horrible this season. They also added Goldango. New meta hacks, let's say, by starting summer break, we battle in Champions again. Right, right. You suck now, so I can win. That's a good point. I've not been playing much recently. With this new season, though, stuff is changing. It may be kind of exciting again. Although Haxorus is still not in the game, even though it's so mid. I don't know. Which is the most forgettable Pokemon ever? Minus... Wait, I forgot its name, but I'll search it. I don't know. It's like a Komala, Pinkerchin, stuff like that. Dondozo is really not that forgettable. It's one of the it's technically not one of the Titans, I guess, but it kind of is one of the Titans. It's super strong in competitive. It's right next to Tatsugiri, you know, it forms a duo with Tatsugiri. By the way, Dondozo and Tatsugiri are still not in Champions, even though they were literally in the launch trailer. I forgot it existed for 6 months. That is pretty impressive. I will say, that is kind of impressive. Luminion is also pretty forgettable. That's true for sure. If you love Luminion so much, Bob, then explain what its gender difference is. Because I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know. I think I know. I used a shiny one in my first 3DS game ever. Sure. Sounds believable. On ear thingies? No, I swear to God its fins are just longer. You might be right. I actually really just don't know. No, it has a gender difference. Maractus. Oh. No, Maractus is super memorable to me because it's a region exclusive. And after the summer, it will be the hardest... words. After the summer, it'll be the hardest shiny from Gen 5 to have in Pokemon Go in the Netherlands. So that's cool. I'm still missing like 7 Gen 5 shinies, it's kind of crazy. Maybe even 8. I'm missing a lot of Gen 5 shinies. I'll get Bouffalant next month though, so that's cool. I already talked about it today, I don't know if everybody was here, but I'll try to edit the Pokemon Go video today so it can be uploaded today or tomorrow or something. I don't know. Bob really wants to be timed out, I feel like. Sometimes I think, what if Pokemon didn't exist at all? Well, then I'd probably be playing other games. I'd probably play a lot more Mario? More Fortnite? I don't know exactly. I'd be playing other games though. I mean, if it never existed, then nobody would miss it either, you know? I would not go on vacations anymore if Pokemon didn't exist though. That is an interesting one. I don't know, again, like, there's a very good chance that this month will be the first month that I don't get a shiny. It's kind of crazy to think about. We'll probably get, like, 7,500-ish encounters. That's probably what we'll reach this month. Ish. I think. I don't know. Maybe 6,000 something. If we got a time machine, I'll go back to time before Pokemon existed and create Pokemon myself. But do you know how to do that, though? Just knowing what the Pokemon are is not nearly enough to actually create a game. Creating a game is really hard. And especially getting it popular, like... Good luck. You will need it. I don't think you'll ever see a time machine though, let's be honest. Let us be honest. I know how to code in Python, I'm learning C++. I mean, that's fair. However, comma, when Pokemon Go was developed, I doubt either of those languages existed. So, yeah. Just learn to code in assembly. If you can properly code using assembly, Now then you can create a game in 1996. But dude, coding in assembly is a nightmare. Oh, dude, it's horrible. I got a time machine, I'll go to 19... Okay. A very interesting, Bob. You are an interesting guy. Do you want to code in Python or something? I already have a couple. The thing that... My intro screen, the randomization, is in Python. There's something else. Oh yeah, DICE also made me a Python code for the thing I use in my Minecraft videos. That must have took effort. No, it's like, it's a couple of lines of code. It's really not that many lines of code. What is Python? It's a coding language, Bob. Frick it, I'm opening the code for the randomizer right now. Like, it's such an easy code. Why do you know it? I learned it in uni, Bob. Like most technical university studies, you learn Python to be able to code things. It's like it's one of the most used coding languages. It's not one of the most practical ones, but it's one of the easiest ones. It is opening. Very slowly. I'm not gonna actually show the code, but I can say what it does. The entire code is 5 lines. First, make a list of all the clips. That's line 1. Line 2. Pick 63 random clips from the list. Line 3, for I in range 63. Copy the intro into another folder. And the next line, rename that clip in that folder. That's the entire code. Is it like a toddler or under 10, man? Yeah, it's like 7 years old. Although, to be fair, I don't think I knew what Python was until uni either. Like, it's not that crazy. People do not know what Python is. Why did I not hatch an egg here? Because there was a guy in my way. Cool. I don't know. I remember in high school I had to code in Java for a robotics. The teacher might have explained what Python was, but I don't think I really remembered it. I really did not know what Python was until, like, uni. It's not that crazy. Like, I don't know what country you're from and where the average person learns Python in your country, but I don't think that's at 11 years old. Mine is x to the power -1 line. What? What is that? You go home, study, or hang out with your friends, because this is your age. To have fun, don't waste time on the internet, man. No, the internet is fun. My Python. What do you mean? Your Python is x to the power -1 line. What? Real eyes. Bob is just talking nonsense again, man. Bye, man. I've gotta go. Alright, Josh. Have a nice rest of your day, my man. I don't know. I'll be live for like every day for the foreseeable time. So maybe I'll see you again some other time. Today there's a decent chance we reach 4,000. I don't know. In the Middle Ages, Flanders committed many war crimes to the French. Good for you, Bob. Did Flanders even exist in the Middle Ages? I don't know. I really don't know. The Franks? Oh. Yeah, I really know history very well, bro. No, like, I actually really don't know history at all, man. I know a couple of things, but really not much. Flanders did exist. It was a part of the Frankish Empire. Of course, of course. How could I forget? When does the Netherlands have their next World Cup game? I wonder. June 20th, in 2 days. That's Saturday, right? $7 PM? That's pretty early. Against Sweden. Hooray. The Franks knew that so they sent soldiers to Flanders a couple of days later. All those soldiers... okay. Very interesting stories, Bob. Okay, so Saturday is the second game of the Netherlands, I'm pretty sure, and the final game is... June 26th, so that's the Friday after. At 1 AM, god damn. You don't watch the World Cup, do you, Bob? Excuse me. Uzbekistan lost to Colombia. A womp a womp. Ghana won from Panama. England won from Harvatica. Portugal tied against the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Austria beat Jordan. Argentina beat Algeria. I'm gonna guess some Congo won, Portugal won. Alright. Norway beat Iraq. France beat Senegal. Iran tied New Zealand. Saudi Arabia tied Uruguay. Another guess, France 3-1. I don't know, man. Belgium tied Egypt. And Spain somehow tied Cape Verde. Like, that was pretty impressive. They did, apparently. I watched 5 minutes of that one. When is Belgium's next match? June 21st, so that's Sunday, 9 PM. They are against Iran. June 21st at 9 PM. And then Belgium plays again. June 27th against New Zealand. at 5 AM. Sick. Are the final group matches always at the same time? I want to see them beat the Dutch or the Congo. I mean, they do have to pass the qualifiers, of course, for that to happen. It's far from guaranteed. The Netherlands plays... This Saturday they play Sweden, and then after that the battle in... not Indonesia, Tunisia. Sure, we start with 48 teams, and from 48 it goes to 32, and then 16, 8, 4, 2. I think that's how it goes. I don't know, I didn't watch the previous match either. Might have been because I was in a plane during that match. And the next match is at 1 AM. I don't know, it's a Saturday 1 AM. Like, I could watch it, but it goes until 3 AM, so I probably won't watch it, I suppose. Might be a little too late for me. I don't know. Yo, Korean Duder? Korean Duder. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a nice day. A Korean Duder. I love pronouncing names in chat. They're so obvious sometimes. And I still can't read it. I just got a copy of Platinum and Ranger and Black. All for 75 USD. Damn. That's pretty good. Especially Black and Platinum alone sell for like 75 USD each. All legit copies and Manaphy on Ranger. I beat Ranger... Funnily enough, Ranger music is playing right now. I beat Ranger like 5 times in a week for 5 Manaphy eggs. Oh, well, I can beat the game pretty fast now. I can beat the game in under 4 hours now. But I think I've played enough Ranger for a while. Did you know Belgium is the reason that the UK joined World War I? No. So you trade the egg over from Platinum, then hatch it? If you trade the egg over from Ranger to Platinum, the egg is shiny locked. What you want to do... This is... There are 2 methods to hunt Manaphy. The old method is you send up to 4 eggs from Ranger into a Gen 4 game, and then you send them to another Gen 4 game. You save, hatch the eggs. If they're not shiny, you reset the game, so they're back in the eggs, and then you trade them to a new save file. And then you hatch the 4 eggs. If they're not shiny, reset, so they're in eggs again, and then you send them to a new save file, and you have to keep sending them to new save files. That's the old method. The new method... And the new method is only possible in Diamond and Pearl specifically, is you do some glitches. So this guy that I'm talking to every time before I hatch an egg, he randomizes your trainer ID and your secret ID. So the eggs do not change at all, but the shininess of eggs completely depends on your trainer ID and your secret ID. So if you pay attention to the IDs of the Manaphy every time I go into my summary, they're different each time. And with that, it is effectively a 1 in 8,192 sulfur set hunt. Apart from the fact that you do have to hatch the egg, which is quite a long animation, and then check its summary every time. But like, right now the IDs are 1 in the 20,000s and 2 in the 40,000s, and next encounter you'll see that's no longer the case. Yeah. I mean, the old method is pretty easy to understand. Just keep sending them to new save files to hatch them with new trainer IDs and secret IDs. This method though, you have to use a tutorial. You cannot set this up without a tutorial. Just in case you're curious, this is what the glitch looks like. You have to like make a script. It's really interesting. And that is the easy part of the glitch. You have to beat the Elite Four 30 times with the Kakuna. Really fun. You have to use a Machoke, Cacturne, and a Noctowl in really weird ways. Drive through the void for hours. It is an interesting glitch. But I set it up 3 times. And now I just want to get a shiny. What weird ways? Well, if you lead with a Noctowl, which is, I don't know, number 70 in the Pokédex, I don't know. While you're in a specific part of the void, it loads a specific part of the map. So then you do 1 step into that map. Then you switch your lead to Machoke, who has a different Pokédex number, which will lead to a different part of the map, so you do 1 step. So now you're in a different part of the map again. And then you switch your lead to Cacturne, and Cacturne makes it such that your current position is exactly on top of a ramp after you have entered the Pel Park, so you have the retire button available. So while on the ramp, you need to press your menu in mid-air, and retire in mid-air. What were you saying? I lost interest. I know, Bob. Then why did you ask if you lost interest? You're an interesting fella. You sure are. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Regardless though, if the only Gen 4 game you have is Platinum, you cannot get Shiny Manaphy. Give me Shelford Hunt. Weren't you gonna Shiny Hunt Staraptor? You said... I remember you saying that. Then say Staraptor. I think I just said it twice already, so... yeah. Go Shelfa Hunt Manaphy. Just remove the shiny in the alpha lock and go Shelfa Hunt Manaphy. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. That would be epic. It's probably possible, I would imagine. Don't know how, but it's probably possible. I have still not hacked my Switch yet. I don't know how much longer it's gonna be before I do hack it. I've always said, once Pokemon Bank shuts down, I will hack my Switch to transfer Pokemon from Gen 6 and 7 to 8 and 9 and home. I will definitely do that. Hehe. Right. You are a very interesting Bulbert. Hee 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 ha. As one smart Clash Royale king has said. Hee 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 ha. Oh. Bob, are you surprised we keep saying you are 7 when you behave this way? Like, I don't know, man. If you don't want to be called a 7-year-old, stop acting like one, you know? You really ain't helping yourself, you know? You know what annoys you? Yeah, and it makes you look like a toddler. But it annoys you. Mm-hmm. Is it really worth it to embarrass yourself just to annoy another person? Some people say yes. Some people say no. And you are a yes-sayer. Yeah, I'm not. Well, what is your estimate amount of encounters for Manaphy again? Like 100,000? Annoyed you is you in suffering. Meh. That's where you count suffering. 24,000. Oof. No, I don't know. It's like, it's bad, but it's kind of reasonable. Depending on how much I shiny hunt this summer, might be achievable. I don't know. The worst part is, technically this summer, I'm not even really gonna have summer break. Like, I don't know. I have one meeting on July 6th. After that meeting, I'm almost done. So after that, I'll probably basically celebrate summer break while working on school tiny bits. And then, I don't know, early August, I will probably finish for real. I have an operation on August 12th. Oh. Good luck. I mean, if I may ask what for, if you don't want to say, then you shouldn't. I'm just curious. Is it something big, something minor? Or tooth, teeth. You mean teeth? Are you gonna get your wisdom teeth removed? Is that it? Or is it something more than that? No, okay, it's something more than that. Interesting. My mouth is too tiny. Fair. Technically, the only time I've ever had an operation was when I got my wisdom teeth removed, because technically it counts as an operation. It's not pleasant at all. It really isn't. Like, mouth operations, dude? Or anything happening to your mouth where you can't eat properly for the time after that. It's so bad. Not being able to eat normally, it really sucks. Like, I don't know, I first had one wisdom teeth removed, so I could eat with the other side of my mouth. Then I had another wisdom teeth removed, so I could eat with the other side of my mouth. But then I had 2 wisdom teeth removed, and then I couldn't eat properly anymore, and that sucked really badly. You know, you make it sound better and better. Yeah, no problem, bro. No problemo. But hey, if you don't get the teeth removed, you're gonna be in a lot of pain later, so it's for the better, you know? It's definitely for the better. Let's just go through my cheek or something. Yeah, exactly. So it's better just to get it removed now. Yeah. Good luck, my dude, on the hunt. Thank you, shiny Pokemon hunts. Appreciate it. I don't know, only need 3 more shinies. 2 of them are easy to get. It's just this stinky Manaphy, bro. So hard to get. Ew, positivity. Ew, imagine cheering people on. How could they? What are they? Simps? Crazy. I don't know. I'm definitely reaching 4,000 Manaphy today, which is close to half-olds. I mean, like, how did my previous hunts go, right? Technically, my previous shiny was really lucky. The shiny before that, really unlucky. The shiny before that, really lucky. And the shiny before that, really unlucky. If we follow that pattern, that means that this one should be really unlucky. I don't like the thought of that, personally. However, also, 2 and 3 hunts should be lucky, statistically speaking. So if we then think about our past 4 hunts, I should be lucky. Actually, it's not how that works. Yeah, you're right. I'm pretty sure, statistically speaking, right now, I am more likely to go overalls and underodds. What is the median amount of encounters for a shiny hunt? No? Yeah. Yeah, median. Is Fiona shiny locked? No. Fiona's just never been shiny locked. Apart from in Legends, Arceus actually. Shiny locked there. But in any other game, no, it's not shiny locked. I think I'm right with that, right? It's only shiny locked in Legends Arceus as far as I'm aware. And maybe a mystery gift here and there, but mystery gifts are always weird with shiny looks, so... No, Fiona's never been shiny looked. But I mean, you can, like, I don't know. This is the only generation you can shiny on Manaphy in. You can shiny on Fiona in Gen 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't actually know if it is in Gen 8, to be fair. It is at least in BDSP, so yes, you can hunt it in Gen 8. However, this is the only gen you can hunt Manaphy. Dude, I really can't wait for Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald to release for the Switch, and there to be a super easy method to shiny hunt Jirachi, bro. Oh, it's going to happen. I'm like so certain about it that that's going to happen. Oh, dude, I'm actually gonna cry. They'll just put an NPC somewhere that just gives you Jirachi after you beat the Elite Four. Again, though, as far as I'm aware, this is the only way to get a shiny Manaphy at level 1. Well, Gen 4, there are two methods, but the one from home, you can get a shiny Manaphy in home pretty easily. But that one starts at level 50. Maybe I should buy a new phone holder. Just a second one. Give this one back to my sister and just have a second one for myself for hand cams. It's not the worst idea ever, you know. Have a second proper one. How much money do I have left in my bank account? My bank account is starting to get really low. However, I am starting a job in August, so... like... it should be fine. Yeah, it's not looking... super great. And GoFest is yet to happen as well. How much money am I spending on this year's GoFest? I'm buying the pass... and I'm buying unlimited data for 1 or 2 days. And I have to go... because I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I'm streaming the second day of GoFest in Amsterdam. And I have to, you know, travel to Amsterdam, which does cost money. So that's an interesting one as well. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. In total, I don't think I'll spend too much money because you don't have to buy tickets for GoFest this year. What? Kind of crazy. Because usually I'd buy a ticket on 2 accounts, but this year I don't. Really? Yes, Bob. GoFest is free this year because of the 10-year anniversary. The only thing that's not free is going to be the pass, so you can't get a gold bottle cap for free. But you can get Zero Aura for free, you can get all the shiny boosts for free. That's all free. It's pretty cool. I mean, the thing is, if you're serious about Pokemon Go, paying for Pokemon Go Fest is really not that big a deal. Without doing anything, well, I mean, you have to play July 11th or 12th. That is the requirement. But yes, it's free for everyone. No asterisks. Well, the only asterisk, again, is if you do want to buy the pass, that does cost money. But you do still have a free side of the pass as well. I don't care about the darn pass. Fair enough. The only asterisk is that there's not a specific spawn pool probably this year. Most likely there will just be like all the Pokemon this year. So like if you want to hunt down a specific Pokemon, you can't really do that. I mean, you can try. Like again, I have a list of all the shinies I still need, right? Like, there are only a couple of types that I need, and there are specific types for specific hours. This dogs. Oh. I need Venonat, so that's bug and poison. I need Raichu, so that's electric and psychic. If Corsola spawns, I do need it for Ghost. I don't know if it's gonna spawn there, probably not. I need Castform Ice. I need Anorith, Bug, Rock. I need Ruby for Grass. I need Mienfoo Fighting. I need Buffalon, but that's Incense. That is not a wild spawn. I need Salandit if it spawns. Again, no guaranteed, but if it spawns, I need Salandit, Poison Fire. I need Sizzlipede, Bugfire. Indeed, he's not gonna spawn. I need Fidough, Fairy, Tadbulb, Electric, Varoom if it spawns, Steel Poison. I need Wiglet, Water. I technically still need Mousehold of 3 and the Dunsparce of 3 for normal, but Mousehold will likely not spawn. Dunsparce should probably spawn, but I don't know. I can get 4 more shopping quests. Nice. Nice. Do we have any new shinies this Go Fest? Like, any? Or do we just have 0 new shinies this Go Fest? Wait, actually... I mean, maybe not announced, right? We don't know exactly what's gonna happen with Go Fest yet, but... Are there no announced new shinies? For Go Fest? There really are no new shinies this Go Fest. That's crazy. That's the first year since probably ever, because I'm pretty sure even the first Go Fest had shinies. That's crazy. Huh. This is also the first that's free. Correct. But you'd think for the 10-year anniversary day, I'm still praying and hoping that secretly this year for Go Fest, they're gonna shiny release everything. Nothing is gonna be shiny locked in the game anymore. That would be really cool. Apart from like specific research encounters. Like mythical special research encounters. They can say shiny locked. I just hope they unshiny lock everything. That'd be so sick, dude. Yeah, I mean, and of course Cosmog has to say shiny locked, and a couple of other ones. Hoopa has to say shiny locked. And it also doesn't make sense. They'll probably release shiny Solgaleo and Lunala during a Alola tour. So it's very unlikely, but it would be cool. The what has gotten to your brain, it seems? Oh, the that, right. Uh-huh, sure. Well, the first habitat on Saturday is Ice, Electric, Fire, the original trio types. That's kind of funny. And we'll have a psychic ghost water habitat, then a flying rock dragon habitat, then a ground steel normal habitat. That looks so boring. A poison bug grass habitat, and then dark fairy fighting. 6 habitats with 3 types each we will have. Each lasting 3 hours. 3 hours straight looks stupid though. I wish the habitats were more switching. 3 hours in a row looks very boring. Personally saying. I don't know, I'm scared that we're not going to get any more news about GoFest until it actually starts. Which means Australia is going to be the test region again. Dude, if that happens, we need info from DTR, bro. He needs to give us all the info. Sometimes I'm so happy I'm not Australian, because, dude, being the test region really sucks. Actually, I wonder, is there any habitat I don't need any shinies from anymore? I don't think so. I think all habitats have at least something, assuming everything spawns. Hold up, where's the habitats? Ice, electric, fire, I need at least Centiscorch, Sizzlipede. That's what you get by being discovered by the Dutch, sure, something like that. Psychic Ghost Water. Anything I need Psychic Ghost Water? Alolan Raichu if it spawns. Corsola if it spawns. I might actually know a Wiglet if it spawns. There are 3 Pokemon that if they spawn, I do need something from the Psychic Ghost Water habitat, but they're not guaranteed to spawn at all. I played Leaf Green for 510 hours. Goddamn, Bob, get a life. Flying Rock Dragon? I need at least Anorith. Assuming Anorith is not going to exclusively spawn in the bug habitat. Flying Rock Dragon. It's like just Anorith. It's kind of lame. Ground Steel normal. I need at least Dunsparce and Mouseholds if they spawn. Baru. That's more than 100 hours per shiny. Well, it's pretty normal for Gen 3, isn't it? Poison Bug Grass I need a lot from, and Dark Fairy Fighting I need a lot from. I do wonder how much Bouffalant is gonna spawn. I hope enough for me to get a shiny. Because Unknown is also gonna spawn on Incense, which I don't need any shiny Unknown. I have all shiny Unknown right now. I don't need them anymore. Well, like 150 an hour at least. Yeah, fair. Well, you know what? It just kind of sounds like a skill issue, you know? It kind of does. In a way. It could be a skill issue. We're nearing 4,000 Manaphy encounters. Ooh. Not fantastic in particular. But it is what it is. If I get the 5% Boba Fett fast, it would all be worth it. Again, that's not how luck works, as you said earlier today, but one can hope that is completely allowed. There's an if for a reason. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, what is it? It would be all worth it. Doesn't really mean much in this context. I mean, it kind of does. I kind of understand it. If I get Manaphy fast after the Deoxys took so long, that would be worth it. That is a good point. It kind of makes sense. It's not a terrible way to say it, I guess. I mean, if I do 270 encounters a day, I have about 2 months, so that's 60 days I can do this. That's like... We should be able... I should definitely be able to reach 20,000 encounters, I feel like, if I really need to. I want an under 10-hour hunt. Have you not done that yet? Didn't you get one of them super fast in Leaf Green? Or am I stupidly thinking that happened? No? Oh, okay. Your fastest is 3 weeks, damn. I got a shiny Deoxys in Leaf Green pretty quickly, I want to say. Took me like 2,000-ish encounters. My capture card DS is starting to die. I can charge it after stream though, that should be fine. Yeah, it really should be fine. Longest one was Abra. Hello there, Tiger. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good. Almost at 4,000 Manaphy encounters, so... It's a milestone, I guess. No, Bob, I actually really don't. Don't bother with the stupid history facts, man. You already heard it. Sick. Don't want to hear it again. Do you like history, Bob, in school as a subject? I'm kind of curious. Right, yeah. Uh-huh. I didn't. Very interesting. Oh, by the way. By the way? Often people type, oh, by the way, and don't put it in the same sentence as the actual by the way. Like, you're typing something now, which is cool, but you're not the only one that does that. I've been quite productive lately. In what context? I'm playing Leaf Green now. A fun boob. I've been resuming doing events for Discord server and preparing for an art fight. Very interesting. Nobody's done the current Discord hunt yet though. Interesting. What's the current Discord hunting in? Blaziken. Very interesting. Oh, that's cool. Why is Tiger not modding your server? I don't know. Making a very cool quiz drawing and making a very cool profile. Alright, fair enough. Because Tiger's already busy in other servers, Bob. Oh yeah, I became an Elite 4 member in a specific Pokemon Champion server. Where you have to come up with a theme. My theme is the Ash Companion theme. I can only use Pokemon that Ash's companions have used. And specifically their aces as much as possible. It's very interesting. Do you have Crobat? As one of Ash's companions Pokemon? No, I don't. I mean, I have Crobat. But it's not one of Ash's companions' aces. Axorus is unfortunately not in the game. So for Iris, I'm using Excadrill instead. I wish Axorus was in the game. Steelix? Here's the thing. Brock never uses Steelix in the anime until Alola. Like, so no. I'm using Blissey for Brock. Blissey is way more well known as a Brock Pokemon than Steelix is. In the anime specifically. I mean, I'm probably not actually gonna use it on the team. The green-haired guy's age? You mean ape? You mean Pansage? Well, he never actually evolved as Pansage, so no. But he does also have a Crustle and a Stunfisk, and since Crustle didn't get added to the game, well, the only Silent has 3 Pokemon. Pansage, Crustle, and Stunfisk is the only one in the game, so it's the only one that I'm allowed to use, but I'm not putting that on my team. I don't know, I have the list somewhere. I can, like... Let me have a look. If I go on the server, I'm gonna take your place. Yeah, that's not really how that works, but you can join the server and earn gem badges. And get the right to challenge me and the other Elite 4 members. You should do that. It's a really fun server to be in. Earn gym badges. Stuff like that. Okay, so the Pokemon that I'm allowed to use. Brock's Blissey, Misty's Starmie, May's Blaziken, Dawn's Mamoswine, Silence Stunfisk, Iris Hexcadrill. My friends are coming in VC. Alright, fair enough. Have a nice day, Tiger. Do people bully you there? No. And... oh, I guess friends, yeah. Fair. Serena's Delphox, Clement's Luxray, Bonnie's Dedenne, Kiawe's Charizard, Sophocles... I don't think has a Pokemon that is in Champions. Lana's Primarina, Mallows Serena, and that's it. Like, I have in between brackets, yeah, you have a nice day as well. Lily's Altaria, but technically she never owned an Altaria, it was just her Ultra Squad companion. It wasn't actually her Pokemon. Just like Chloe at some point borrowed an Alcremie, but again, it was never her Pokemon. I'm back to having no friends now. What the hell did you do, Bob? Or just because the summer break has started? And you're going to see your classmates for a while. Or, okay, fair. Won't you be in class with at least some of them again next year, though? Also, let's be honest, if you have zero contact throughout the entirety of summer, how much are they really your friends? I don't know. As long as they're still friends with you next year, they're still friends with you during the summer break, you just might not talk to them. They want contact. What is so bad about sending them a message? Do you want to have no friends, Bob? Like, you don't have to meet up with them, just sending them a message. Sending a messages to females? No. I mean, if they message you first, you can reply at least, right? But if they send you a message, do you just not reply? That's even weirder. I'm gonna be so honest. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. How would they send me anything? Okay, if you don't even have each other's phone number, you're not even friends, Bob. I'm gonna be so honest. You're just acquaintances that are in the same class. If you don't even have your friend's phone number, you're not friends. I call them friends to be cooler than you. Right, right. Yes. Right. You don't need to always one-up people, right? All they are is classmates. Okay, fair. You also don't have a class group chat. I mean, to be fair, my class had a group chat that I wasn't in because I didn't want to be part of no group chat. I didn't say people, I said you. Yeah. So you have friends, you're still not cooler than me though, so like, that failed miserably. Plan absolutely in shambles. Same, yeah, fair. I don't know, I heard stories about what was put in a group chat from classmates, and it was mainly people asking help with homework and stuff, and I'm like, you know, I was one of the smartest people in the class, so they would have asked me to help with their homework. Like, no thanks. Especially like math homework. One of them lives 30 seconds biking distance from me. Isn't it faster to walk there than to bike there? 30 seconds biking distance. Actually, 30 seconds, you can get quite far in 30 seconds. But yeah, down. I think my closest classmate in high school was Dice, and he lives like a 10-minute walk away. I don't think I had any classmates that live closer than that. Unless I was in class with her at least once. I don't know. Sure, Bob. I don't believe it, buddy. I ain't buying that, buddy. Not for 1 second. It's great. That makes more sense. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more Manaphy encounter. Or 3, technically, I guess. And that's gonna be it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. And I'll be back almost every day with this. I don't know. Like, again, today I'll try and edit the Pokemon Go Fest video. And after that, starting like, I'll have to start working on school a lot for like a little more than a week. And after that, summer break should be close to starting, I guess, ish. I just filled my shiny Growlithe. How do you fill it? Or do you just transfer it like an idiot? Yeah, that's why you nickname all of your shiny Pokemon shiny in all caps. It's a really stupid system that you can just transfer shinies like it's nothing. But yeah. Did you even evolve the Machop yet, Bob? I don't know if Machop can learn that move. Okay, okay. Machamp Pokemon Quest. Moves. Rock Smash, Roll and Kick, Bulk Up, Cross Chop, Work Up, Mega Punch, Power Up Punch. Holy moly, it has many moves. Jesus Christ. Rip, I guess. You're so smart. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today. I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again some other time. Bye bye.